A very pleasant good day, my beloved brothers and sisters in Christ and outside the body of Christ. Well, once again, this is your Christian brother Eric Braxton speaking to you all from this beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue Caribbean Sea. In the month of February 2020, in this brand fresh new year, God riches blessing and grace and saving salvation to mankind everywhere in the mighty name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Well, brothers and sisters, I continue in the book of Genesis, the Old Testament, from the 4th chapter. So without further ado, let the reading begin. And Adam knew his wife. When it say Adam knew his wife, it not knew they mean sex. Adam started engaged in sex with his wife. Because remember, God married Adam and Eve. So the knew they mean he have sex with Eve, his wife. And Adam knew his wife, and she conceived. You see, she got pregnant, she conceived and bare Cain. So the first son that she had was Cain. I have gotten, and said, I have gotten a man-child from the Lord. So you see, God did not create Adam and Steve. God created Adam and Eve, who bring forth as the first. Who is the woman that gave birth to the first man upon the earth? Is Eve. She gave birth to Cain. So you see, so these homosexual men that married a man like themselves, you see how they're going contrary? This is the blueprint that God set, men, a man and a woman. You see, two lesbian women married in one another. You see they're going contrary? But the blueprint that God laid down for the human family is male and female. Brothers and sisters, let us continue, boys and girls everywhere. And she again bare a brother to Cain, which is Abel. So she had two sons, Cain first and now Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep. Abel was a shepherd, seeing about flock, sheep. And Cain was a tiller of the ground. In other words, Cain was an agriculturist, planting fruits. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstling of his flocks, and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and his offering God had no respect. So you see, Cain now was to bring the same offering that Abel was offering to God, and that God, the same respect that God showed to Abel. No, Cain was to bring the same offering that Abel offering to God. And therefore, if Cain did bring the same offering that Abel, his brother, is offering to God, the same way how God showed respect unto Abel and his offering, God will show likewise that same respect to Cain and his offering. Yes, my dear friend. Yes, my dear friend. But on the contrary, Cain offered unto God the fruits, and Abel offered the animal. Two different offerings, brothers and sisters. You see, brothers and sisters, his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had no respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. Cain was wroth with who? With God? Well, he could be wroth how much he wants with God. He wrong and God is right. God wroth with Abel? Of course not. He was pleased with Abel because he offered the right sacrifice. This is what the book is showing us. This is what we are reading and explaining to you all. So Cain could be upset how much he wants. The point is, when he do the right thing as Abel, his offering will be acceptable. And God told him that to his face after all. You understand? What I'm simply showing you. We tend to play with bigger than God and want to do our own thing. But God have to correct us and put us back in line and show us, I am in charge. It is I who create you. And I say do that, I want you to do that. Yes. That's what God is for, to put us in line when we go offline, to put us back on the road when we go off route. Yes, and say, I am in charge. I, God, is in charge. You did not make yourself, it's I who make you. And since I make you, I is in charge. Yes, and that's what God have been doing all the while towards the human family. Yes, yes, He wants us to go off track. He wants us to keep us in the track, in the right way. Brothers and sisters. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou? And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. He was wroth against his brother, and also against God. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? Now, listen to this part, God. If thou do well, which means good, thou shall not thou be accepted? But if thou doest not well, which means if thou doest evil, sin lieth at thy door, sin lieth in the door of thy heart. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So in other words, what God was telling Cain, if thou do well what is good, that's as your brother doing good, Abel, you will be accepted by me, Cain. But if thou doest not well, and you tend to do evil, you will not be accepted. You will not be accepted. But if you do what is well, as your brother Abel, you will be accepted. And let me remind you, Cain, that you are the firstborn. You are the elder child in Abel. And you will be able to rule over Abel as the big brother, able to guide him. That was God was telling him. That was God was telling him. But he seems not to understand that. God was telling him the right thing. But that anger that he had in his heart was boiling up in him. He had time to study God. That advice and that holy righteous counsel that God has given him and instructed him, he had time to study that. Because that anger in his heart is taking him over. You understand, brothers and sisters? And we know he was planning out what he planned to do after. We are coming to that, brothers and sisters. If thou do well good, thou shalt not be accepted, as Cain, Abel, thy brother. But if thou do not well, which means if thou do evil, then sin is in thy heart, sin lies at thy door, sin lies at the door of thy heart, sin is in thy heart. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So God is telling Cain, you will rule over your brother. And your brother Cain, Abel, in spite he is righteous, you are the elder, he will still look up to you as his big brother for advice, for counsel, etc. and etc. Yes, this is what this teacher saying here. Yes, brothers and sisters. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother, and came to pass that when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against his brother and slew him. So you see, he did not take the advice of God. But let me remind you, in the pieces of John, it said that Cain was of the wicked one, or no? Yes, it said Cain was of the devil. It said in the pieces of John. So I have to add that to that text. I have to link it. Otherwise, you all will not get a clear picture. So I will continue where I left off, but I'll go in the piece of John to link that text to that text. So show you, it said that Cain was the wicked one, the devil. Brothers and sisters, it said Cain was the wicked one, the devil. Yes, and that's why he slew his Abel, his brother. So what I tell you, it tell you that Lucifer influenced Cain to do that. Yes, 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 my dear friend. Satan had a hand in that. Yes, because it plainly said he was of the wicked one, and the wicked one influenced Cain to do that, to slew his brother Abel. Yes, Satan had a hand in that. The Bible clearly says that. Yes. Clearly state that, my dear friend. Clearly state that, crystal clear. And unfortunately, he killed his brother Abel. Unfortunately. That's why today, brothers and sisters, as brothers and sisters, We need to love our brother. We need to love our sister. And not to kill our brother, need to kill our sister. But in our society of Trinidad and Tobago today, don't you know the murder rate for the year 2020 in Trinidad and Tobago is close to 100 already? Is past 78, close to 80. And 2019, in the month of December, the murder rate for Trinidad and Tobago was 500 and something. Brothers and sisters, you see, people are shooting and killing one another. In my country, Trinidad and Tobago, the crime rate is very high, brothers and sisters, because people do not have respect for human life. They have AR-15 rifle and high-tech weapons, and therefore they are shooting down men and women as dogs. Yes, brothers and sisters, this was taking place in Trinidad and Tobago, brothers and sisters, and of course other countries, but I'm just mentioning Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago is not no paradise. Years ago it was a paradise, but not again, brothers and sisters. In the streets of the city of Port of Spain, the fellas with the AR rifle is shooting one another. In Laventil, in John, all over the place. The police are shooting them with guns, they are shooting back at the police. Gangster land, gangster warfare. Brothers and sisters, people cannot go in certain community and all these things, brothers and sisters. Trinidad and Tobago is not no paradise. It is a violent country. It has become a violent country. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. That's why we need to be our brother keeper. Because God told Cain, where are thy brother? And Cain said, am I my brother keeper? Yes, he's his brother keeper. He's the elder brother. And he's supposed to look over the younger brother Abel to see that everything is right with him. Yes. So we need to be our brother keeper, brothers and sisters. And do not end up like Cain, killing our brothers and sisters. But unfortunately, we see brothers are killing brothers, sisters are killing sisters in the country, brothers and sisters. And we know that is happening all over the world. So it is a sad state of affairs, brothers and sisters. You think the politician will be able to clear up that? No, brothers and sisters, they are trying their best. But they will not be able to clear up that, brothers and sisters. So brothers and sisters, I will end that on that note. Okay, brothers and sisters. I just want to say, brothers and sisters, my observation is that these new, in reading out the Bible, I see that a lot of you all are not watching the videos, because I look at the videos and not seeing and not getting no views. I want to remind you all that these videos is not for entertainment, but for the spiritual edification, right? For you all to accept Christ as Jesus Christ, accept Christ as our Lord and Savior, to study the videos, to apply it in all your life, to help you with all the Bible studies, and for you all to go out there and tell others about Jesus Christ. This is the purpose of the video, to point you all to Jesus Christ. The videos are important information in it. That's why I'm taking my conservative time to record these videos. But if I post it and you all are not watching it, I have played my part. I expect you all to play all the part and tell others about the videos, so they will go to my YouTube account and type up Eric Braxton or Eric Braxton videos and look at my videos. Okay, brothers and sisters, and that note. Shalom peace. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.